everybody, welcome back to some more Crash Bandicoot 2. And now it is, the next episode. Oh no, it is the next episode. Now we're doing Air Crash, which is, one of them little old-fashioned ones. Hold on. Yeah, squeakly move this closer to me. Okay. Yes, welcome back to episode, 4 or something like that. And we're getting close to getting halfway through, so that's not a big deal. But in the last episode, we got a warp zone. It's good, and that was the secret warp zone. Walk in this game, so remember to keep that in mind. Last episode, I went on about stupid stuff, and I guess I was trying to talk about game companies and their sequels and what have you. So if you missed out on that and you want to hear about it, go watch the last episode. I guess. There's nothing else I can recommend for you. Yeah, go watch Tucker Conway talk about. I'm just kidding. But I was talking about how the 64 was honestly my favorite. Well, I guess back on topic of that. Pretty sure everybody really is dying to hear about that one. Well, you see, the thing is, I grew up with 64 and PlayStation 1 and stuff like that. So I was. You could probably say I was kind of old, but it was a good time. I grew up in the 90s, obviously, so I'm a 90s kid, so deal with it. And it's funny how every generation does that. It's or they do some kind of stupid thing on Facebook, if you were an 80s kid or something. And then as soon as they get their stuff done with, it's all of a sudden the 90s kid comes in. As soon as the 90s go past, it's if you were a 90s kid, well, what are we gonna say for the 2000s? If you were a 2000s kid, it makes if you were a kid in the 10s. Okay. What the fuck? Okay. Random push buttons. But oh yeah, also this game has directional pad use. I know, right? You'd think they could do totally analog stick for this game, but no. I think the directional, nobody ever believes me. Nobody ever believes me when I say that Crash Bandicoot 1 sucks with the fact. Oh yeah, I forgot we had to not die. And Crash is so stiff. He does not play well. I don't know. No, there was a lot of people that always disagreed with that. No, he doesn't. He plays just fine. Have you played Crash 2 or even 3? Do you feel how fluid? Okay. Go play Crash 3, and then go play Crash 2, and you'll see, oh, okay, well, it's a switch from analog directional buttons. It's not too bad. And then go play the first one, and you'll notice right off the bat, oh my god, this game sucks. No, it doesn't suck. It just, the controls are awful. They're so hard to... Yeah, I know exactly who told me no, too. And I'm not going to go ahead and say it, because if you kind of instantly, but I'm pretty sure everybody can guess. I don't think anybody could guess. But I had a lot of people that always told me, no, he's not stiff. You don't even know what that is. So explain to me why I can't, jump when I'm actually positioned Crash 2 jump? Why is he not go over there? Why is he delayed? Why is it like that? Oh, wait, you can't answer that because you won't. But Crash in his early years definitely was kind of more geared toward the fact that he was kind of hard to play for some reason. Maybe the first, well, it was the first of the original trilogy, obviously. I don't think they were deciding to make a trilogy anyway. I think they're just trying to decide, hey, let's just make this piece of crap and get this over with. I like Crash Bandicoot 1, but it's definitely not my favorite. And I kind of enjoy it more than I enjoy 3. Because 3 is just kind of odd, I guess. The level designs... Yeah, they got some nice ones. It's like Spyro 2. It's just you've done enough to the point where it doesn't matter. But yeah, speaking of Spyro 2, if you like I said, the Spyro 2 has the most bland of the levels. And you know how I always go on about hating about Spyro 3 and stuff? Well, guess what? If you put 2 and 2 together, guess what that makes? That makes Spyro 3 the worst of my favorite, I like Spyro 3 in terms of gameplay wise is pretty good. It's pretty solid. I think it works. when it comes down to like Spyro in say in terms of like levels and stuff, oh god is it bad. I mean, it is just terrible. It's ridiculously stupid how they even thought those would even be remotely good enough levels to, you know, bat off of. I mean, come on. Again, Spyro 2 had it was a hit and miss. You know, it was like 1 minute it would hit and the next minute it would miss. You know, you had, for example, the Summer Realm world, I guess. It was okay. And then you had Fall, which was a piece of crap. And then you had Winter, which was just... I don't know how to explain Winter Tundra. It was good, but it wasn't. I mean, the levels were not hard, but they were just stupid. I mean, I don't know. They were the final. They were obviously the final levels. God, I keep overshooting. Oh yeah, Crash is stiff, my ass. Dude, I just told you. I think that Crash 2 is more fluid than I think it is in Crash 1. And if you people can't notice that, you're all a bunch of dumbasses. Okay, you know what? You guys are not true gamers until you all agree with me that Crash Bandicoot 1 is one of the more harder to control games of the Crash trilogy. I mean, seriously. Seriously, guys. I'm kidding. I said that was enough of that. I'm not gonna keep going on about it. I'm trying to rub in your guys' face. I'm so rich and stuff. Rich. If I was rich, I could be out here waiting no time. No, for some reason, even if I had like money, it'd be like, oh, I don't have money. I have this strange thing to think that I'm poor because that's how I grew up. I never grew up around money, you know. We got allowance and stuff, but that's about it. You know, we never really did much to get it, no, but still, it was more the fact that I didn't care for it. I just felt like, free food. You know, it was technically free food, I guess. It was free money to get free food. What the hell? Am I missing 102? Oh, that's right, because this is the level we go back and warp to. Right. No, but I bet everybody's going to think I'm a cynical asshole. But no, really, I hate money. It's the root of all evil, you know? I think so, at least. I don't think anybody else does, but I sure do think so. I don't know how to explain that. I don't care enough. You know, and it's funny watching people go on about, like, how they have all this money, or they don't have all this money. It's like, or versus. There's no... I don't think there's ever a middle class anymore. I mean, is there? I mean... I'm sure there are probably people in the middle class, but I think I'm like, what? I don't know what class I'm in. I'm probably like really lower class. I mean, yeah, I do stuff, just, you know, I don't feel like I do enough to where I can consider myself even remotely ever going to be in middle class. I mean, it just doesn't seem, I'm being honest, I just don't, I might be, I don't know. I don't know how that works or anything like that. I think it's like, what, $40,000 a year you make or something like that. It's debated on how much money you gross a year or something like that. Oh yeah, speaking of which, kind of a silly little thing they did in this game is where if you die multiple times at a certain point, you're going to end up getting a checkpoint. For example, there's a box crate back there that I hit when I jumped over those whales. If you happen to die so many times to the point where they just say, you know what, we're going to make that a checkpoint box just because, why not? Just because I said, you know, just because. But these are the first introduction of the bear levels. And these are the I don't know how to put this. These are like the, goddamn. These are the running levels, I guess you could say. I don't know any other word to put it for. These are the ones where you don't actually have to run as Crash. It's just the non-Crash by himself kind of level. And then other game companies decided to render themselves the same way. They decided, oh, you know what? Crash 2 did. Why don't we do it too? Now, in terms of vehicle-wise, Crash 3 is awful with it. It's just too much. mean, hell, even Crash 4 even had a lot of bad ones too. It was completely useless. I should put that in my top 10 useless things of all time. But not really bad in terms of money here. I think money is okay as a way to explain, like, you know, yeah, I could buy this and buy this. You know, you earn it and then you get stuff for yourself or for somebody, whatever. You know, that's all fine and dandy. But I still think it's just completely retarded how our world is so corrupt around the fact that it's like that. I'm not going to go on to, like, you know, big conspiracy or anything like that right now. I'm just, damn it. I'm just trying to point out. But I actually know a guy who's a huge conspiracy person. And it's funny because he was talking to me yesterday about, like, I'm not saying like it was funny, like haha funny. I was just saying like it was kind of funny. I was going on about like toothpaste can kill you now and stuff like that. It's just like, oh, okay. Like, I mean, he puts. Sometimes he's, you know, onto something, and sometimes it just feels like he's, I don't know, not onto something. I tried something new, okay, guys, so deal with it. Well, I tried it before. Just, yeah, he's fucking nuts. You know, I don't know. I mean, some things you can understand, and some things you just can't. But the whole fact of him thinking, like, you know, you say like fluoride in toothpaste can kill you now because it's poisonous and stuff like that. I mean, yeah, fluoride itself, I guess I can consider poisonous, but that's if you have a large amount of it. You know, especially if you ingest it or something, you know, and that's why they say call it poison control, because it's freaking deadly. And, you know, obviously poison control know that it's deadly, because why would they put it on the freaking back of the toothpaste? It was. I think they had, you know, induced swallowing. I've swallowed a lot of toothpaste on accident before in the past, and, you know, there was one myth a long time ago that toothpaste had bones in it and stuff like that, and I don't want to say that this is going to be something kind of silly, but there was one day I had like this little chunk of something white stuck, like not stuck in my teeth, but it came out from my toothpaste, or at least I thought it was. Either that or I chipped off a piece of my tooth, and I just thought that's what it was. That's what I deciphered after. I'm like, you know, that's probably just a piece of my tooth or something like that. That's something stupid. That's probably not. I mean, if toothpaste had bones in it, who cares? I mean, it's not like you're gonna notice. But still, it was just something that's going on about, like, oh my god, you know, toothpaste really does have bones in it and stuff like that. You know, I was just trying to near dear the, you know, the ever so evil toothpaste people, I guess. You know, I have a lot of crazy stuff to talk about. It seems like. Yeah, if you've never been to my channel before and you're watching this series in the future, obviously, because how would this be uploaded right now? Well, I guess if you're watching the series now, I guess. Oh, anyway. If you're watching these videos and stuff like that, you know, if you're my kid and you're watching these videos, or something's going on, my grandkid, whatever, whoever you could be, this is what I do. This is how I do things my way. You know, this is just how I kind of prefer. I like telling stories a lot, you know. I don't have a golden voice or anything, no, but I still like to I enjoy telling stories, and I especially enjoy listening to people tell stories too. It's crazy the amount of, you know, stories I hear every day about, like, how this is good for you or bad for you, but okay, there goes that. On that part right there, I don't know what to say, how to do it. It's just, that part is such a dick. It ain't even gonna really be funny. Such a pain in the ass, that part is. See, because Crash is a freaking idiot. He does not do what I want him to do. I'm trying to like, focus here. Trying to. Nope, we missed him. Oh, fuck, now we can't even go back and get it. Okay, yeah, these ice physics are really starting to piss me off. It's funny how I was like granting, like I was like, oh yeah, they're so nice, you know, they're not too bad, you know. Oh no, they're bad, trust me. Every ice physics, no matter what game you play, it's always gonna be bad. Fucking hate Crash Crushers. Anyway, guys, hope you all enjoyed this episode, and I will see you next time in the next episode of Crash Bandicoot 2 Cortex Strikes Back. So, I will be seeing, hopefully all of you next time. And, you know, these are probably going to be, I'm not going to do that many episodes because I just don't feel like it's good enough to do them all the time. But anyway, guys, see you next time. Take care, everybody.